Good evening. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. We're going to start a new session now. Every Wednesday, it's going to be tips that I give you. Tips that I found, tips that I've been using for years. I guess people call them hacks now. But anyway, I'm always amazed when I read someplace where they just discovered a tip. And they're all excited about it. And I had that tip. I've been doing it for years. So I finally decided that, hey, maybe somebody out there would like some of my tips and some of my hacks, things that I've learned over the years in survival, in prepping. If you look back on my story, you know that I never had an easy life. That's the way it is. Thankfully, I put those days behind me. But anyway, here's tips. And you're going to find me rambling off. That's the way my mind works. And it's gotten worse in my old age. I'll start one subject, I'll ramble off to another. Then I'll come back to the original one, and so on and so on. So be patient with me and take it tips as you can use them. The first tip I have is to use a price book. Now that's a different thing, because we have to use that differently now than what we did before. Before, I had a index paper book, index card book, and I wrote on it every store and everything I bought and the prices. So, and I carried this in my purse at all times. But you know, after a while, you get the prices kind of memorizing in your head, and you kind of know what's a good deal and what's not a good deal without looking at it. But anyway, that's how I did it. I carried it in my purse, and if there was any doubt on whether it was a good deal, I would grab that out and I would look at the book and see if it was special or if it was just a everyday thing. Anyway, now with prices raising as fast as they are, you're going to have to do it differently. I still have the price book, but on it I don't have the storage. Period. Doesn't really do any good. I have the products that I buy, such as, you know, those instant potatoes, the pouches of instant potatoes. Not many months ago, they were only $1. As of today, they're $1.50, and that's in Dollar General. I noticed that especially. And I like those potatoes. So in my price book, I put $1.50, and anything under that price would be a good price, and then I would buy it. That's the way we're going to have to work with the price book now. Your stores, your product, and your price. Anytime you find a price less than that, then buy. Second tip, save all of your reusable containers and jars. All of them. You can use them for anything. You can use them for storage. Wash them with soap and water very, very well. Then disinfect with bleach if you have to remove the smell. I've got a coffee creamer that I can't get the smell out of. So my next resort will be, I've used the soap and the water. I've used the bleach. So my next resort is going to be setting it out on my picnic table, so it gets in the sunshine, and the sunshine is a great disinfectant if you can use it. And those of you who live in Texas who are so hot, this would be a great time to do it. In fact, I would put it in your car, on your windshield, and believe me, it's going to get hot in there. Just watch that it doesn't melt, okay? Number 3, buy your sales and your loss leaders only. Loss leaders are generally on the front page of a flyer. They are the products that they use to get you into the store, knowing that more than likely, once you are there, you're not only going to buy the sale products or the loss leaders, but you're also going to buy everything else, anything else. And your odds are that you're going to buy things that are not on sale. So that's what they're going for. They want to get you in the store to buy everything else. Yes, you can only buy lost leaders and walk out the store, check out, and leave. I've done it for years. In fact, somebody said one day, how can you go into the store and just buy what you do, and you never buy anything extra? Yeah, the reason for that is I don't have the money for any extra. I have the money for my needs. But if I want anything extra, I have to save my money for it. And it's becoming even more difficult in these times. But when you buy on sale or you stock on your lost leaders, buy enough, if you're possible, to last you until the next cycle comes. And each store, each item has a cycle. They come on sale every 6 to 12 weeks, generally 10 to 12 weeks. So if you can buy your lost leaders and you can buy your sales to last enough to last you for those 12 weeks, then you're ahead and you're saving money. And so when the next sale comes in 12 weeks, you can do the same thing and go on. I've done it for years and I do it now. I started small, by the way, people. I started with 1 or 2 cans at a time. And I was so proud of myself because I used a coupon to get some hamburger helper, and I only paid 75 cents for them. I was so proud of myself. Yeah. Anyway, what comes, what comes. Buy enough, if possible, to last you until the next cycle comes. But for heaven's sakes, don't go into debt to buy it. Don't use your credit cards to buy it, because then you're just compounding the problem. The next thing, and I discussed this a little bit, everything has a cycle. All products, whether they're seasonal, or such as blueberries, or any other product. June is daily month. I'm saying that because we just got done with June. And you can expect to see sales on butter, on cheeses, and etc. Also, each item has its own cycle, and I've talked about this for 10 to 12 weeks. And they come on sale again. So learn your months and follow your cycles. If you see something that you use all the time and it's on sale, buy it if possible. And then wait for 10 or 12 weeks to find out if it goes on a cycle again. And more than likely it will. So you just follow that cycle a year round. July is basically 4th of July. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and your condiments. Although it was really different this year because we didn't really have the condiments on sale. You usually have that stuff on sale before the 4th of July. And really there wasn't, at least not in my area, there weren't any sales, or good sales on them. Okay. Many products, baking products, will go on sale before your holidays, such as Christmas and Thanksgiving. So purchase as much of you as you can then. And I have even started stocking up for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. My products, the foods that I use. We like certain candies. We like certain cookies. We always have certain dishes, side dishes for our meals. So I am buying all that stuff now, because my bet is it's going to raise, the prices are going to are going to rise, so we won't be able to afford it at Christmas time. And you think they're expensive now? They're saying 20 to 30% higher. So get what you can now because you will be saving money in the end. Okay, next one. I'm getting a little long here. Buy only what you eat. Don't buy anything because it's cheap and because you think everybody else is eating it. For example, I did this myself, and I still laugh when I do it, although it wasn't very funny then. Everybody is talking about banana sausages, so I bought a bunch. I bought them a long time ago when people were still talking about it, but I never tasted them. So one day I thought maybe I should taste them. So I took a bite, and believe me, that bite came out much faster than it went in. I cannot eat them, period. They are absolutely lousy to me. And I wouldn't even eat it in an emergency. Come on. But I'm sure there's foods that you won't eat in an emergency. Won't eat. And you won't like. So, but my point is, I wasted all that money that could have been spent on something else that I like and that I eat on those banana sausages that are no good. To me, they're no good. Now, if I want to try something new, I will buy only one. I will try it out. If I like it, I will buy more. If I don't like it, I'm only out of the amount of money that I spent for buying it, instead of being out of money on everything I won't eat. I think that's it for today. We'll have more next Wednesday. If you have any tips, write them down. Let us know. I follow a lot of channels, and a lot of times I won't pay much attention to what they're actually showing. I will go to the comments, and I will look at the comments, and sometimes I get a lot more out of the comments than I did out of the actual video. So read your comments. See if there ain't something you can use. Especially since we're facing such a food shortage now. And don't tell me there's no food shortage, because there is. If you don't have it in your area yet, you're lucky. It's going to hit because it's hit us. A little old town in South Dakota. And I never thought I would do it. Okay? So, take my advice. Buy what you can. Stock it to the rafters, and you say, I can't got any more room. Yes, you do. Find space for it. I just ordered 3 shoe liners, whatever it is, to hang over the door. And they got pouches in, and I don't plan on putting my shoes in them. I plan on putting food in them. And that will be on my 4 doors. I have one on my pantry door already. So it will go on my closet doors. Okay? And I put them on the back so nobody's going to see them when I shut the door. But I will have them. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. You have any tips? Give them to us. This is how we learn. This is how we are going to survive these tough times, because we help each other. If you don't help each other, there's really no chance for us to help, for us to survive. Have a great day. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow, and God bless.